Welcome back to Journey Through Eorzea. As always, I am your host, Man with Hat, Tiberius Fox. The last episode was just absolutely ridiculously long. After everything was said and done, I was like, dude, there's no way. So I had to cut. I didn't expect 4 episodes. I thought we could get it in 3, but the last couple ones in the last episode just took way too long. So with that in mind, we are in queue for the next one, and you'll see me when it pops. So let's go. Alright, let's rock and roll. A little bit longer than an estimated queue of 11 minutes. It was like more like 14, but you know, not too bad. Meanwhile, my cat's trying to get in my stuff. Is that an aetheryte? It looks like an aetheryte, but I guess it's the core. Okay, I don't remember that. That's fun. Like I said before, how many times am I going to be saying I don't remember that? Irrelevant. People in the squad got some drip. Wasn't even paying attention. Busy watching cutscenes and thinking. So you've got a bard represent. Viper me, machinist, reaper, warrior and dark knight, white mage and sage. Let's skate. I love getting buffs in Bard. I know they're not huge buffs, but getting buffs, receiving buffs, it's good all the time. Anyone gonna say, no, I don't want to do more damage? I don't think they are. I don't think anyone's gonna say that. Whatsoever. Let's go. Oh, something going on. Oh no. Oh, there it is. I always like this fight. It's very interesting. There it is, the music and the ship and the whole thing. My cat is trying to demand my attention, and I tell him no. No. No, Papadillo, I will not, as a matter of fact. Alright. Cruise Chaser! Well that, I'm not gonna get out of this one. Somehow I managed to get out. I didn't think I was gonna have that much time. I bet on harder difficulties that probably actually does do that. Well, one could assume we're supposed to kill this, so I'm gonna kill this thing. It's like a fancy dragoon. Yeah, I learned that a thing existed while I was waiting. There's an episode of One Piece. I don't watch One Piece, but it's got Goku and then a dude from another show in it. And I was watching out that because I'm not above fan fiction, fan service of that sort. Nerd stuff. I can get into that. Oh, see, they keep turning it. Oh no. I'm assuming we're all getting away. Oh no, we gotta get behind this thing, I think. Did I make it? I think I did. Alright. Did not expect to make it. So far, so good. Alright. Alright. I know... Oh. I missed that the first time I did this dungeon. I missed that. And everyone took off without me. And then I was standing on the platform as it got nuked and blown up. Okay. Sometimes my brain thinks I'm supposed to like spam to get off that thing. I'm not. I'm not above the active time ones that they did throughout like the end of Heaven's Ward, and then also in I know they do them a lot more in Stormblood. Oh no! So far so good. I feel like we have not gotten a lot of LB meter for this. We almost got him. Come on. Oh, hide behind that and throw swords at that guy. Don't see anything crazy. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. No one else doing anything? I'm willing to live dangerously. Is anyone else? I know I am. Come on. Yeah. I'll be honest, that one was super cool, but also slightly anticlimactic. Not bad though. That was like record time compared to the last one. We finished the bout, now Orange Tank is out. Assume that was him, cat guy there, with the big orange jacket and the orange axe. Alright. Player comm. Bard. Gotta respect Bard. Too much hustle. Got to give the hustle to the Bard. Outstanding, Tiberius. Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the Gabi scurrying back to their drawing board. But it's not over. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I see up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking an ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Which means we'll need to change tack. The central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, and there's only one person alive who can access its secrets. But Chief, do we really need to drag that poor girl in here? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? I so want to stop that Gabi at this point. He just thinks he's hot stuff there. There he is again with his cave. Pascal. Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick Things has seen future, true future, and it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. That's right, I will step toward you. I'm not scared. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick thinks not. All passages are sealed, and floaty boards disabled. Only way open is here, through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders' end times. Quick Thinks has seen it. Oh, now he's up to no good. Okay, it just skipped that cutscene. I don't know why. I didn't get a chance. But that cat was definitely up to no good, and that's totally fine. Oi, Witch, is it just me, or are you getting the feeling we've seen all this happen before? It's a kitty. Scaw. It has Watcher Book of Backricks. Look, and writings end where Backrick leaves off, when Shanoa sends Watcher Book spinny falling from Backrick's fingers. What the? You mean to say the book Quick Thinks has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time? So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. So a glorious bleeding future he was always going about, the one that was writ, was nothing about backwards refer to the stuff we'd already seen? Bugger me, I've just had a thought. Oi, cat. Are you Schrodinger from the shortstop, or are you Quick Think's familiar Shanoa? Twice for yeah was it, Chief. Yes. I bleed knew it. She's both. After Schrodinger went tumbling down from the Colossus and don't ask me how she survived the drop, Quick Thinks found her and took her in, and gave her a new name. It's likely the two cats, but also one at the same time. At the same time. Setting aside at the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense, what possessed that confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all that in the first place? I swear all she's done is make a right old mess of everything. Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustrations on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Backricks, you said the journal ends right where you left off, right? That's nothing but blank pages from that point on? Do you hear that, everyone? Though Quick Thinks would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is to be written. And I'll be damned if we're the ones to write it. He's so happy with himself. He's like, that's right, we write our own futures like Terminator 2. Until they made Terminator 3 and decided that was no longer valid. Kitty kitty. Future book is gone, but no matter. All knowings of true times are safe up here in Quick Think's brain case. Quick Think's his chosen one, mender of history. Truth is unchanging. True times chose Quick Thinks to do their bidding. True times send Shanoa into past, deliver to Quick Think's knowing of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quick Think's doings. Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Things brings world closer and closer to perfection. Guides Illuminati to rightful place as rulers of New World Order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Pskaw. Quick Thinks needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quick Thinks needs nothing and no one but own self. Future has been chosen, and future chooses Quick Thinks. Yes, even now, power granted by True Times wells from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplander's feeble brain cases. Pskaw. Alexander, Overwatcher of True Times, deliver divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders, and crush them out of existence for all times. It's just that he's willed it to be the thing, I guess. Either he's doing it, or it's gonna be bad, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I can't imagine it's good, but, you know, whatever. Let's see if I've got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Things of back then found the journal that Backricks have now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled in the past. What with time being a circle and all that. So, he had a look inside, and not knowing the truth of the matter, got it into his head that he was some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight, and that Shanoa, who miraculously discovered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains. Why did that bloody cat start all this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised, eh, Tiberius? Yeah. Alright, let's get the next one going. Alright, Tiberius, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back to that central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now, we can be pretty sure he can't see the future, not anymore at least. And without Ronrox to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac, with some deadless machina the realm is at his disposal. And after a look using that book of his, I'd wager to trigger fingers, feeling pretty bloody itchy. Sorry, I could not do that at all. Aye. We'd best be ready for the battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, soil myself. Mayhap all three. Here comes the chief now. Time to sort to move out. Alright, let's go. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time moves on, imperfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of a place in New World Order, Alexander will judge. It's a bubble! A time bubble. Okay, so we're all frozen in time now. Oh. Somehow, oh, there's the smaller Alexander in there. Yes, all is as Quick Thinks foresees. Truth hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders. Ignorant and untrustworthy are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here Uplanders meet their end times. He's charging Malaysia. Well, the time bubble burst. What? Freeze time's field deactivated? Ska, no matter. Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire! There's a giant laser pointed at my face. Dive, dip, duck, dodge, and dive. And dodge again. I have my doubts as to whether we could have actually juked that, but you know what? It's because we're that clutch. Reaction times peak. Seven hells. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? A Colossus inside the Colossus? Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went, or more accurately when. If I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. The only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not wait, let us to catch us unawares. Tiberius, I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path to central control while you do. Good luck. Let's get in there. Ain't no thing. Soul of the Creator now accessible. I've only done this one like 3 times. So let's get her going. Last one. Alright, you know what did I do too? We'll see when it pops. Alright, that actually didn't take anywhere near as long as I was thinking. My cat was so frustrated, I picked him up and I was like, alright, I'll give you attention. And it popped. Like within 2 seconds, I didn't even get him in my lap all the way. I was like, I'm sorry. He's just sitting over next to me looking very frustrated with me. But, you know, it is what it is. Either way, you guys say we punk Alexander and his gobby friends and get this going. see, we got Pictomancer I see in there, Paladin. Sorry, I'm snapping at my cat. Trying to get him to not go in front of my screen because then I cannot see what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, charging Mega Holy. Sure, that's totally fine, no big deal. Heal me, healers. We have 2 white mages. That's so much better than 1 white mage. Oh no. I don't know where I'm supposed to. I'm gonna stand right here. Seems like a good spot. It was a bad spot. It was a bad spot to stand in. I thought I was behind them and they couldn't possibly hit me. Spoiler, they could. They could hit me, actually. I love when you don't know where you're like, I don't know what to do. You're like, alright, we're gonna run the gamut on trying to figure. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I don't know what it is. It means I'm gonna die. That's what it means. Hit it with this. See if we can pull something together. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Alright, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Oh. Only 2 of them. I don't think it's like logical to just sit there and try and hit them with like the multi-attacks. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I'm sure that guy, the white mages are just casting holy over and over again. I feel like I heard them that sound. Alright. Who we fighting? I choose this one. General's Wing, I choose you. Oh, that wasn't it. Alright. Well, that's fine. Oh, it's huge. It's bigger than Xbox. Oh no. Yeah, I've been in that door right there. We could get it there. That's no problem. Oh, I forgot this music. I mean, executing Judgment Protocol in 10 seconds. So what do we do? I don't feel like standing here is gonna be good. Oh, we're gonna drop the wall? Oh, that's cool. We're actually using the tank LB? Dude, you never use the tank LB. That's so cool. Alright, cool. Well, not a lot of fights force you to use the tank LB. It does not happen very often. Oh man, giant robot's got wings. It's got wings now. That means it can fly now. We all know how that goes. Oh no. I don't know if I should be near or far away. Oh, it sucks. Okay, so there's that. Please tell me I'm not in the worst spot. Okay, we're good. Okay, that could have been. Whoa, no. Oh, I still got hit by that. Grab my blood for blood, see if I can regenerate some of the health. I'm so sloppy. Ilbert's making fun of me from beyond space and time right now. We haven't even gotten that far in the game, but you know it's true. Come on. Doing okay. We got him down to almost half. Okay, this time we're gonna stack. I do like the little like time freeze moments to happen. Catch everyone in the middle of everything. Oh no. We're about to get like... just follow these people. Hey, it was right. I've heard the song so infrequently that I didn't even remember it at all. I remember like the little parts where it is like slower and the time stops. I always remember liking that. It was always like stressful but very cool. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Should we just hit it or? Alright, we're just gonna hit it because I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. When in doubt, hit the thing. Right? Got him down to almost a third. Oh no, okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hope this is right, please God. Oh, it was right, yes! It was so much more better than it could have been. Kind of standing over there. I hope I'm in a good spot. Oh, I'm sure that's no big deal. Right here. Yep, right here. I ain't moving. I'll throw my swords at you, but I ain't moving. I don't know if we're supposed to move. Are we supposed to move? I hope it's okay. I didn't see like a thing, but calling this something stupidly simple. Almost got him. Come on. Oh gosh, they all have lasers. Are we LBing again? We're stacking on me. Just gonna stand here and hope that we're fine. We got him. All right. Didn't have to worry about the stack. All right. And that is the last fight of the Alexandrians. I always like that face. You pull your fist out of the mouth open. Arr! Alexander complete. Alright, let's player commendations. I'll give it to the White Mage because they kept me alive despite my stupidity. Alright, let's see what happens. Don't know how you destroy Alexander, but then like not actually. You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me.
The flow of ether in the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength one more time, child.
Imagine the Gavi and you're like, you know, your quick thinks and you're just like, man, can't possibly stop us. We can manipulate time. And I'm like, I'm cooler and stronger than time. Sorry, not sorry. Scar. When Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone. History will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Huh, if you think you can take round rocks from us, you're welcome to try. Scar. Foolish Uplanders. Knowings of Enigma Codex are not known to just one. He's doing it? What in the... The damn thing's responding to him. Scar. Uplanders are slow-seeing. Quick Thinks never needed Gobby Girl from beginning. Oh. We got shots fired, shots fired.
When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that you can entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice.
Seems... yeah. Scar. Treasure Hunter? But Treasure Hunter is too slow coming. Future has been chosen.
You poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future.
Just like John Connor. Whoa! She just murked him. Whoa! Just absolutely murked. Now, child. From the top, the Aether just looks like a puddle. But, you know. Shut her down, shut her all down. It'd be funny if they had the music that's always going all the time, and then they just slowly go, "Whoa."
So the knowledge of the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core.
Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away.
Scar, Roundrox is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter Sneak hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember seeing anything until a few moments ago.
Huh. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap and a rubbish shoot. But what matters is you're safe, and with that I think we'll declare this operation a success. Escape from central control, just like that. Just like leave? Is that what we're doing? Just leave? It's like escape from central control, as in like just go to exit?
'Twould seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave.
It's the cat. You're up to something, cat. I know you are. It's got a robot head. It's like the Terminator. Wow. What? Damn it all. Didn't we kill that bastard? Negative. Quick thinks better built own body, made stronger than ordinary gobby. Quick thinks is not unmade by simple flesh wound. Better built? Seven hells, that's not a mask, it's his face. He's more machina than goblin. Machina. The music's back on! The music's back on! There aren't any more fights though, I don't think, so... Brutal. O Alexander, Lord of Steel and Whirly Cogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant unworthy feel divine judgment. Just explodes and kills him, sorry. Alexander's just like, no, I already tried that, it didn't work out.
The Kodak responds. He means to return to the past.
Well, something going wrong.
Access denied? What means this? This red crow, Alexander is refusing to obey his commands.
Oh.
Alexander, junk brain machine, Quick Things has chosen one. Tongue flex of Quick Things must be obeyed. Yeah, no, I think it didn't work out. That was suddenly stunning, but the machine's back on. It would seem Alexander has achieved what simple flesh wound could not. Quick Things permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine has a mind of its own. It's probably that dude. It is the dude. Dan, my love, could it truly be you? You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. Could have stopped this a while ago, dude. That would have been helpful. Did it just blink twice? Bugger me, the machine's actually talking to her. So the soul really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? The core, without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. It almost looks like it's all flowing into the cat. It drinks an aether like no primal I've ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? I thank you for guiding me here, Tiberius, and Round Rocks. Know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Me, no! She going? I don't know. She gonna get impaled on the aetherite? That would be comical and sad. Turns out she was wrong about it the whole time. Now she's just like Commander Shepard at the end of Mass Effect 3. Synthesis ending is terrible, by the way. Everyone knows you just use destroy every time. Everyone knows destroy ending is the only legit ending, canon ending. My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no longer. My love, what is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside the mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is a dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions, are they? Their fate was not mine to change, Mead. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by mortal construct of time, Alexander looks upon our past, present, and future. Seeing infinite possibilities, I see what it sees and feel what it feels. The perfect machine, born from the yearnings of an ideal world. Oh, and if you could see the worlds we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation bought under their yoke, a world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time, and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space, and reshape history for the better, but such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably, bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched and the future in the hands of man, with all his imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. Isn't that the name of its attack in Final Fantasy VII? A time will come when the fate of this world is placed on the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus' ability to calculate. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that man and the light within him. That's me, man. I met that man, my love. I believe in him too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred into action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality. In a fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated by nary a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of ether, and in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. It's the cat. It's the cat. A clockwork coral, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. And now but one task remains. The horn! Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry, and so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away, far from the reach of man. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We are already there. In coming here to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that I had the power to grant any wish, and so as I took it in my hand I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for one true desire in my heart. To be with you forever. Did she know him at the time? I didn't know she knew him. But hey, whatever. Round Rocks is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Mead, that is. The poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic, but to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of that sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, Tiberius. It's like time is standing still. Bugger if I know what it all means, but I'd like to think Mead and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, Alright. Biggs has a final reflect on the final confrontation. Whew. I'm still not sure how we managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of the God's forsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Mead. Hold on a moment, Tiberius. She's what? Aye aye, Chief, leave it to us. Bloody hell's Tiberius. Round Rock's gone missing. I've been worried sick about that poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how could you feel if she saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? I'll wager she's run off somewhere that the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will have a look around here. Why don't you go search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's go find her before she gets herself in any more trouble. Gotta go find Round Rocks. We're like so far away from where we were before. Where in the world are we even?
Well, let's ride over and find out. I would have thought, like, maybe on top of the bridge or whatever, like over here, but I don't know if they spent time there exactly. Oh my gosh, they did spend time there. I was right. Someone get that phone because I called it.
Scar. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Round Rocks is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Round Rocks just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back-thinking.
That's fair. Can't argue.
Running out of giant whirlycogs, Round Rocks feels something rattling in pocket. So Round Rocks reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone, Round Rocks' favorite treasure. Scar. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Round Rocks. Not anymore.
There you are, child. We were worried sick about you.
What's that, Tiberius? Is aught amiss?
She found the rock. It doesn't do anything anymore. She's sad.
The Codex no longer responds to her touch? Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that's because the experience was served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection, its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Mead in her youth, Round Rocks, though the reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Round Rocks has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. That seems like a very convoluted answer, but okay. And she is not the naive child she was before. That just feels like a very convoluted answer as to why it doesn't work, but I'll take it, sure. Aye, and it's well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing, hammering it together by your own hand, and with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hells, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. But more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry into the future, and that will damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal. My gosh, this dialogue is awful. I'm sorry, it's just not hitting for me. Pascal, Round Rocks understands. Round Rocks will collect more and more junk. Build City of Great Treasures with own hands. It just feels so convoluted and heavy-handed. Like, man, we just gotta get on one day at a time, and, it's like, ugh, get out of here. Round Rocks has just one wish, not glowing glowstone in piece of Mead's dream. Round Rocks would give to Mead. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it, but I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. Mew. It's the cat. Well, look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I am reminded of the apparent ease with which little corals seem to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Round Rock's glowstone without a moment's hesitation. Mew mew. That's a yes. 2 mews? Might that suggest a willingness to try? Mew mew. This is a better part of the ending than him explaining some high idealed thing. I just was not doing anything for me. Apparently I am bumping my mic. Giving the stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to 2 souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. Do you think those 2 will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about comes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Skull, leave to Round Rocks. Round Rocks works hard. Build a sparkly, shining future for Mead. Sure. Sure, no problem. Why not? As shall we, child. And with that, Tiberius, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Round Rocks is safe. There is also a matter we are looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the short stop. I can't imagine what they want now, but... If you'll be returning to the shortstop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix, and tell him I believe it is which he seeks. Till next time we meet, Tiberius.
Yeah. I gotta go help Alphino. All that stuff. We appreciate the detour. Yeah, that was the only thing about this entire thing I think I didn't like. Was him trying to explain, like, this high-minded ideal thing and trying to explain the whole thing. I was like, don't do that. Just no, don't do it. I don't know. It missed me completely. So, I don't know, but whatever. Scar. Now Round Rocks is safe at shortstop, and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Backrix, Uplanders bring present for Backrix? Here you get this book. This is Charlene Legend Book from Yustola. Backrix has waited for Legend Book for a long time. Backrix has been reading about many, many things. About Enigma Codex and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from Giant of Whirlycogs, thanks Backrix. Now, Giant of Whirlycog sleeps, and Gobbyflock is safe. But still, Backrix would fill in blank case with knowings. Fill pages with Watcher Book and data. Let Backrix see. Okay. All I can think of is like where you get the Alexander little like wind-up toy from. Yes. It is just as Backrix. Piscal. Are Backrix's eyes playing tricks on him? Boy, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Page tells fairy legend of Hotgo tribe, uplanders of blue hair, many, many years ago in old times. 2 children, boy and girl, outstep from belly of great steel giant. 2 children grow to man and woman, become father and mother to great people of Hotgo. Names of 2 are Dayan and Mead. Look at handwriting, even faces are same looking. Time travelers. Yeah, it's if that's our Mead and Dayan, well that means one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far, far in the past. So after searching in the near eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may just be a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. And fairy legend goes on. 2 children step out of giant steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but hold stone hand shiny lights. Glowstone of Round Rocks. So she got the rock after all. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that coral a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible, can it? Are you serious at this point? Come on. You know it's true. Come on. At this point, I'm ready to believe blood in anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Tiberius. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our asses fried by that Colossus inside of Colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then. A feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too, so tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning in the hands of the clock? I'm afraid I don't. I don't remember anything happening to you. I'm probably dumb. You don't know? Well, excuse me if I doesn't exactly put my heart at ease. Would it have killed you to say, but of course, I saw plenty of alternate realities, Wedge. I can say without a sliver of a doubt that none of them were you and Biggs blasted to smithereens. Wedge, I know we're both thinking the worst, but you didn't have to go and bleed and say it. Look, as far as I'm concerned, what Tiberius doesn't know can't hurt us, so why don't we just forget we ever asked? Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. I was talking about, like, goblins and stopping the calamity. I know that when those 2 were talking, but I don't remember anything. Anyway, it'd be a long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done. But now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes for that Round Rocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we better get back to it before Chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Tiberius. Till next time. Alright, so we have conquered the Alexander. Alright, well, with that, we are at the end. That is the end of the Alexander raids. Unfortunately, I had to cut it up into 4 episodes, but it got just ridiculously long. Next episode will be us continuing to tackle the Heaven's Ward. We'll be wrapping up Heaven's Ward and getting ready for Stormblood, which
I'm gonna be sad for her, but at the same time, kind of excited for her because the change of scenery and pace and everything else. So, anyway, you know what it means. Till next time.